Hello guys, welcome to Spectator. So now we are going to get the information about FIFA World Cup qualifiers for FIFA World Cup 2026, and is there any chance to Indian football team to move on and play in FIFA World Cup? Let's see. FIFA World Cup 2026 will be hosted by these three countries: Canada, Mexico, United States, and these three countries have the direct qualification of FIFA World Cup 2026. Apart from that, there will be a 6 confederation and 207 teams comes under that 6 confederation. So these teams compete in FIFA World Cup qualifiers in order to move on to FIFA World Cup 2026. As I said, there will be a 6 confederation: Asian Football Confederation, Oceanian Football Confederation, Northern American and Caribbean Association, and the fourth one is Southern American and European Nation as well as African Football Association. So based on the team they have, there will be a certain rounds are there. When it comes to Asian Football Confederation, there will be a 46 teams, so they have 5 rounds for the team to qualify to FIFA World Cup 2026. When compared to Africa, there will be a 2 rounds. When compared to European nation, there will be many rounds. So because they have 55 teams, so based on the team they have, there will be certain rounds are there. So now we are going to get detailed information about Asian Football Confederation, because our Indian football team comes under Asian Football Confederation. In Asian Football Confederation, already I said there will be a 46 teams are there. Each team, that means each plot there will be a certain teams will be placed. So the 46 teams will be divided into 4 plots. Each plots will be contain certain number of teams based on their FIFA ranking. Before getting information about round details, keep in mind each and every team play home and away format. When it comes to round 1, only 20 teams comes under plot 4. So these 20 teams compete in round 1. So from that the 10 teams will be moved on to the second round. So second round contains almost plot 1, plot 2, plot 3 and the winners of round 1. So totally it contains 36 teams. So it will divide the 36 teams into 9 groups. Keep in mind each group contain 4 teams. So totally 9 groups contain 36 teams. So how it qualify? Top 2 teams from each group will move on to the next round. For example, though each group there will be 2 teams will move on to next round. So totally 9 groups are there. Totally 18 teams will move on to the round 3. When it comes to round 3, the 18 teams will be divided into 3 groups. Keep in mind each group contains 6 teams. Here there will be a major role in FIFA World Cup, in which there will be a chance each team to move on to FIFA World Cup, because the top 2 team, there will be 3 groups. So for that 6 teams, top 2 teams will directly move on to FIFA World Cup, and the last 3, that means the last 5-6 teams will be eliminated, and only the 3 and 4th finished teams have a chance to move on to round 4. So from round 3 there will be 6 teams directly move on to FIFA World Cup, and the balance 6 teams will move on to FIFA World Cup round 4, especially round qualifiers. Round 4, the 6 teams will be divided into 2 groups. Each group contains 3 teams. Already the 6 teams from round 3 move on to FIFA World Cup directly. Totally we have 8 slots. Already the 6 slots will be filled. So from round 4 there will be 2 groups. Each group contains 3 teams. The top team will move on to FIFA World Cup. So totally 8 slots will be filled. So here there is another chance for the runners up people, because for the top 2 teams will qualify to FIFA World Cup, and the last finished teams, that means the third team will be eliminated, and the second team will have a chance to move on to round 5. In round 5, the 2 teams from round 4, there will be a competition between these 2 teams. The winner of the team move on to inter-confederation playoffs. So based on their performance with the top high-ranking team, there will be a chance to move on to FIFA World Cup. So now, so already we discussed about the 5 rounds for Asian Football Confederation. Now we are going to discuss about our Indian team. Our Indian football national team comes under round 2, in which the 36 teams will be divided into 9 groups. Each group contains 4 teams. So our India comes under group A, in which they face Qatar, Kuwait, Afghanistan. Afghanistan is the team which qualified from round 1. So when it comes to Afghanistan and Kuwait, already we have a good team and the players are performing consistently, so there will be high chance to beat these 2 teams. When it comes to Qatar, there will be a tough games are awaiting, so that definitely if we show a good game and consistency fighting game, there will be high chance to move on to top 2 and move to round 3. When move to round 3, there will be a high chance for Indian football team to move on to direct FIFA World Cup. If we lose, there will be 3-4 chance to move on to round 4, and there will be another chance for Indian football team to move on to FIFA World Cup. So each and every match is very important for Indian football team to move on. Definitely Sunil Chetri and the experienced players like Sandesh Jingan and ISL quality players. So lots of players are involved in Indian football team for FIFA World Cup qualifier. There will be a lots of youngsters as well as the experienced guy balancing our Indian team to move on to the next level. The year is best for Indian team because 2023 is one of the best year of Indian football team because comes under Iger Stimac. So Indian team won SAF Championship, Intercontinental Cup, Tri-Nation Series and so on. So there will be a lots of mistakes by referee, so they lose Kings Cup as well as the Mecca tournament. But hope our Indian team will come into FIFA World Cup and show their good game, and the consistency games are awaiting. So our Indian team going to face Kuwait for a first FIFA World Cup qualifiers. For that they are in Kuwait for preparing. So the first game will be held in November 16 against Kuwait in their home ground, and the second game will be held in India against Qatar. So the first two games are most important for Indian team to start their good winning campaign for FIFA World Cup qualifiers, and there will be a 2 weeks gap for ISL in order to give a time to Indian team to train. There will be a long time for FIFA World Cup qualifying matches to complete, so because the first two matches will be played in November 16 and 21, and the next couple of matches will be in next year, now that means January and July and so on. So in January there will be a FIFA World Cup qualifying matches as well as the Asian Cup games are there for Indian football team. India will face Australia, Uzbekistan, Syria. Definitely it will help Indian football team to get a good experience as well as exposure when we face a big teams. Hope Indian football team play a good game against Kuwait, Qatar and upcoming games. Hope you guys get good information about FIFA World Cup qualifying rounds as well as the first two games about Indian football team. Hope you love that video and like. So please give support to Spectator. This is my first English video. So share your thoughts in comments. It will help me to move on to the video into next level.